Good morning, this is Gabriela, and I wanted to show you how do I prepare myself to trade every morning at 6 o'clock when I start to write in my blog. So first of all, I go to FinViz and I check what did the US markets did the day before. And then I see that the markets reversed at 3 o'clock and closed higher, especially the Nasdaq and the S&P. So then I check why did this happen, what happened in the sky that this event happened. And I see that in the declination chart, first of all, I'm going to the astrological chart, and I see that the moon was out of bound and Mars is out of bound. So this is a very important position. And then I go to the out of bound chart and I see that always when the moon is out of bound, here it was at January 12-13 and made a low January 25-26, and now we have February 7-8, and next time it will be February 22-23. So when the moon makes an out of bound position or move, the markets make a top or a bottom. And now it is also backed by Mars, which is very important and very strong. So based on this, I'm checking what can we expect for today. And because it is a Friday, we know that it is ruled by Venus. And if I add up the date, we get a 9, and which is ruled by Mars. And then I go to the astrology chart again, and I check what aspects they make. So I click on Venus, and I see that it makes a minor aspect to Mercury, and it makes a sextile to Pluto, which is at 2 degrees. So when I calculate any index or share, and they are above 2 degrees, then it means that they are supported. Next, I go to Mars and I check what it is doing. First of all, Mars is in fall and retro, so it is very weak and it doesn't have all the energies that it can have. It makes a bad aspect to the Sun, 150 degrees, and a good one to Saturn. So the good one to Saturn is at 18 degrees. So the trade range for any index or share will be between 2 and 18. How to make a calculation? I teach that in my financial astrology course. After that, I always post in my blog. I check the heliocentric chart and we can see that the longest aspect is between Jupiter and Saturn, a square. So going to the heliocentric chart, we can see that Jupiter at 21, Saturn at 21. So that is another step in the ladder to calculate. So we have 2, 18, and 21 and a half even to know what will be the trade range for that day. If I want to trade the intraday or options, I will check the aspects of the moon, and we can see that today the moon makes these aspects. And the most important is a trine to the sun, which I think it will make culmination and a correction afterwards. So this is the time for. I put here the New York time for today. I posted the New York Times, so you can see that this trine will happen at 10:57 a.m. New York time. So I will expect a reversal or some kind of information around this time. Okay, I use 1 degree orb, so you can take 10-15 minutes before and after all these aspects. Okay, good luck.